drinks. The next food and drinks. Food and drinks worked in the later heredity and sex. It belongs to the third big factors. Yeah. But for food and drinks, there is too much food, there is too much the drinks existing in the world, and we no need to because we no need to explain food by food or the vegetables by vegetables, drinks by drinks. But we should tell you if you want to be healthy from the food. First important thing is what is you should not take the food too much for every meals. First, the advice about food is you should keep some space for your stomach always. You cannot not make it overburdened. Overburden. Every time you eat too much food, and long time your stomach will become weak or something. Problems will be will happen because you every time you eat too much food. Yeah, this is the first thing we should tell you. The second is about the food, about the food in natural knowledge. The drinks we classified as properties, like also this kind of food have the cold property, that kind of food have hot property, and this kind of drinks have the cold or hot property, and the food drinks have the neutral property. We have this kind of classifications, but in fact for this kind of stuff, your stomach can tell yourself, like, oh, your stomach, like, we're eating this, right? We're eating this, right? Like ice, yeah, everybody needs it is cold. But for something, you if you want to know its property, a property, like, oh, you take this but you don't know, but after you take it, the feeling is like ice, so your stomach will tell you the property. And also, when you have the disease, when you have the problems, when you have the health issues, and when you eat this or that, and your stomach will tell you this is not okay. If your stomach tells you it's not okay, you should reduce the quantity, or you should stop it. Whatever, maybe you want to eat it too much. You want to have too much desire, too much appetite for that. But even though you should reduce, stop it, because the appetite make you eat it, but after eat it, your body is not working so well. This make you to 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 avoid, to stop, or to reduce it. And this your body can tell yourself. But we still can tell you some rules, like, okay, like if your body is cold, whatever you catching flu or whatever, you the digestion problems, and you feel cold, you feel the cold body always, and you need to wear more clothes. Other people only wear clothes, is okay, you wear maybe 3 or 4, but still cannot get the warm. This means cold in your body. For the cold, if your body cold, or if your problems is belong to cold problem, or is belong to fine energy low problems, you should avoid or take less cold food, at least ice. If you have this ice, stop it. Take normal room temperature water, or you should warm the water. Take the warm water to drink, not to avoid ice. Now, if your problem is hot, like you have too much the constipation, or you have too much burning or something, right? You have too much hot flashes, your blood pressure is very high, something like that. Like this is belong to, like, your problem is belong to so hot. Your problem is hot problems. If your problem is hot problems, we have the rules, like you should avoid or less hot stuff, like spicy stuff. Yeah, cinnamon is also hot, right? The ginseng is also hot. That is all the people knows. Green tea is cool. It's cold. Green tea is cold. Some red tea is warm or peaceful or neutral, right? But we don't need, because we want to make it simple. We want to tell you the rules. Your stomach will tell you if the food is correct or not. Sometimes you don't need to believe on the book. Your stomach will tell you. But if your problem is hot, you take hot, this kind of food will make it worse. Make it. If your problem is cold, you take cold more. This is like put snow on the ice. That will make your problems worse. So if you know these kind of rules, you will know how to avoid food yourself. Something you can try. You can try with, if you do not know this kind of plants property, your stomach, you will tell you, just try it. Okay, no, no, stop it or reduce it. Okay, well, this is not okay for me, but I like it. Okay, maybe you don't need to avoid it, but you can eat less quantity for that. So this is about the food and drinks we should advise people. We should advise people. We should advise people. For using the correct food is for what? It's also want to make your water and fire in the balance level. Like you already have fire, we cannot put a fire food on you, or you cannot put a fire food on you. If you're already cold, you cannot put the cold food for you. Yeah, this is also the rule to guide us to do this. Is we want to balance it. We want to balance it. The food, even the treatment plans, the later we will use, or we will consider this. If we have hot, we use cool or cold to balance it. But after the cold already balanced your hot, you should stop using the cold. That is why we need the guidance. We need the individual. Because if you are hot, we are using the cold we're using the code food or the code the plan to dealing with you, but your energy already in the balance level, we keep using the code, it will make another problems. That is why we see one plan cannot forever. When this plan finishes its task, it should stop this or reduce quantity of this. This is only the correct way for the people to working on health. One plan cannot forever.